Please specify a project. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
Capture the White Mamba, the child soldier's commander, and bring him back to Mother Base. First off, head for Bwala Yamasa. Detected. The map has been updated. Guard post captured. Talk. Spit it out. Speak. village out of the blue and took command of the child soldiers. The surrounding villages have been victims of their raids and brutality ever since. But if you extract their commander, those kids will have no choice but to stand down. Should wrap up the whole situation. They're still kids. You can't kill any one of them, including the commander. If things get rough, neutralize them by knocking them out or by tranquilizing them.
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, subject is in.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Looks like school's out.
The map
All you need to do is carry him to the LZ.
Mission info extraction arrived at Mother Base. Support helicopter requested.
This is B-Quad. Shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
Welcome to Outer Heaven. We got rules around here. Never draw a weapon on a fellow soldier. You got that? Anyone here can use a knife or a gun. What you're gonna learn is how to use your head.
Let's move.
When you get that under your belt, then you're free to leave.
We received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
Gaining altitude.
Mission list updated. Please select a mission. Mission accept. Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
Rescue the 2 prisoners being held in a guard post to the southwest of Ngumba Industrial Zone. The targets are civilians, 1 male, 1 female. Apparently they're specialists sent out there to investigate infectious diseases. They were frequent visitors to that devil's house at the Zoyamet Temple. If you recover them, we'll finally be able to get first-hand accounts of what's been going on in that place.
Marker placed.
Be careful down there, boss.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Don't move. Move. Talk. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Okay.
You gotta extract him.
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Hands up. Spit it out. Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Development complete. Guard post captured. The map has been updated. Development complete.
Where are your friends?
map has been updated. Development project has been added. Marker removed.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Please specify a project.
Boss, an enemy squad is on its way to the guard post.
Extraction
Watch yourself.
arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added. Please specify a project. You have arrived at your destination. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Sun will rise momentarily. The map has been updated.
That looks like the target. Check her face. See if she's a target. Target extracted. Now extract the remaining target. He's coming too. Roger that.
The map has been updated.
You need to help her.
You've come to rescue me. I was asked to show that man around here. Dangerous work. I hated every second.
Analysis complete.
Amazing, boss. Getting both prisoners out in that situation. Great work. Now exfiltrate. You gonna extract him? He's coming too. Roger that. You gonna extract him? He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss. Boss, we placed the 2 targets in quarantine. They don't show signs of anything, but we'll monitor them just the same. If they had access to the Devil's House, I doubt they were sent there by some health organization. Cypher used them, and would have eliminated them eventually. But we'll protect them here. They've agreed to that. After all, we helped them out of the country as promised. The mission's complete. But boss, they've been behind the curtains at Ngumba. They examine the patients there nearly every day. They told us the patients were being made to listen to voices on tape. But the male target added something interesting. He said he doesn't know what was on the tapes because there was no English version. Of all the voices that were shoved down those people's throats, English was one of them.
Boss, staying on the battlefield that long will have a negative impact on your health. Why not head back to Mother Base for a shower once in a while?
The boss is back. Let's go refuel and load up on artillery.
We're good to go, Chief.
What's the matter?
Stop this! Now!
What the fuck, you freak?
Hold her still. Dismissed.
Payback for how they treated her?
Doesn't explain the others. She had every chance to kill them. Tighten security on her cell. This happens a second time. There won't be a third.
Boss, about Eli. I'd heard that one product of the Les Enfants Terribles project went missing in Africa. The age would be about right. Now, I'm not saying I think it's Eli.
Welcome back.
But I want to run a genetic test all the same. Don't worry, I'll have it done without him noticing. The test may take some time, but I'll tell you as soon as we have the results.
Please landing zone.
Roger.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Please specify a project.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Please select a mission. Mission accept. Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
Your mission objectives are to extract the child soldier's commander and their captive, the General's number 2. This child soldier platoon decided to break away from the Mbeli militants. They took the number 2 captive and have occupied an abandoned village. Start by checking that location on your map. Boss, child soldiers will treat you as an enemy, but they're just kids. See that they don't get hurt.
The map has been updated.
Reconnaissance is best conducted from high vantage points. I've marked a good spot on your map. Take a look at your iDroid.
The map has been updated. Marker placed. Marker removed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination. Development complete. Guard post captured. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
This is our talk.
That's the target prisoner. He's injured. Okay, that's the general's brother, his number 2. Get him out of there, boss. Another group of child soldiers. No, must be a squad they had out on patrol. Security will be tighter now. Watch yourself. Boss, another child soldier has entered the village. Must have been out on patrol. Looks like they had more than one patrol out. Security will be tighter now. Watch yourself.
Bangi ya General ya Bakala Lumbu Mosi Tata ya Bankaka. Mosi, Tata ya Bankaka na Mono.
bases so we can ID the targets. There he is, the commander. Extract him.
Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Caution, rain approaching. Support helicopter has arrived. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
That prisoner doesn't look like the target. Okay, subject is in. All that's left is to extract the commander.
Support helicopter has arrived. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Nice work. Keep it up.
Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived. Extraction arrived.
He's coming too.
Base.
Roger that. Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss. Boss, about how we report this one to the client. I'll tell them we took heavy resistance from the renegade platoon, and the hostage was killed in the firefight. Also, their leader wouldn't let himself be taken alive. I doubt the client will pay us for this one, but we got a big enough reward from the General's number 2 instead. And as for the number 2, he's saying he wants to join Diamond Dogs. I guess he knows what that means for him. He said, if I'm working for you, I can be number 2 or number 200 for all I care.
Boss, we have an emergency. Many of our staff are falling ill. At first it seemed like a common cold, but before we knew it, blisters started popping up on their chests and... Damn it. I'll fill you in at the ACC. Just get in the chopper.
Mission
Look
list.
closely. Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop.
Boss, do you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House. This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher.
So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa.
Boss, the situation is urgent. We need to quarantine the infected and contain the pathogen. Priority now is to prevent more casualties. But the problem is, how do we tell who's infected? During the incubation period, we have no way of knowing who's clean. You'll have to try and guess who's infected before they go symptomatic and quarantine them. That'd be easy if we just knew the route or vector of the infection. From now on, if you even suspect a staff member's infected, use your iDroid to order them into quarantine. Given the situation, the men won't submit to quarantine just because I or the medical team tell them to. But they will listen to you. Of course, it's just a temporary measure until we find a permanent solution. But at least they'd be in solitary isolation so they won't infect each other, and we get the mental care they need. If we do nothing, we'll only lose more people. We have no choice. Boss, open your iDroid. I'll explain how to quarantine staff members suspected of infection. Go to the Mother Base menu and select Staff Management. First, take a look at the quarantine facility we've set up. We'll isolate anyone who's already symptomatic at the quarantine facility. But we have to expect that there are multiple staff who are infected but asymptomatic. So how do we identify them? At present, we have no way to tell them apart. But there has to be something for us to go on. If you notice anything, reassign staff you suspect are infected to the quarantine facility. We'll monitor them and then contact you if there's a change in their condition. Correctly quarantining these asymptomatic infected will reduce the number of new infections. You should continue with your missions as usual. If Cypher is behind this, going after them should help us determine the root cause of this epidemic. Also, until we identify the pathogen, we can't fire or dispatch any staff. We cannot let this thing spread. Boss, get to the bottom of this fast. We're counting on you.
Staff assigned.
Boss, a new job's come in. It's a hit. On the human trafficker who sent Shabani and the others to Nzoya Badia Bulu. where you ran into Skullface.
Shortly.
The thing is, this guy might know something about the disease that's going around Mother Base. The symptoms are similar to the ones we saw at that factory. Start by checking the mission details on your iDroid.
Please select a mission.
Boss, there's a target on the run somewhere on the Savannah. Your job is to find and eliminate him. He's a logistics officer for the PF known as Rogue Coyote. On the side, however, he colluded with the Buta regime, abducting people from Mbeli villages and supplying them as slave labor. That's right. He's a human trafficker. His victims ended up all over the place. Brothels, black market, organ trade, diamond mines. And he was the one who sent Shabani and the other kids to the Devil's House. But then an Mbeli rebel group finally added him to their hit list. The target decided it was time to quit, and now he's trying to leave the country. If he makes it back to his country, he'll be no more than a civilian, and he'll avoid facing a court-martial. Like so many other war biz junkies. I'll bet he plans on enjoying a new live finance with his blood money. The client's order is to take him out. How you go about that is up to you, boss.
Please specify a project. Please select a mission. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
The target is a PF logistics officer who works as a human trafficker on the side. The client wants him dead. He's currently on the run somewhere on the Savannah with bodyguards. Unfortunately, we don't know what route they're taking. All we have to go on is a coded transmission sent by the PF at the Ditati abandoned village. It appears to be a workup of the target's security plans, but to decipher it, we'll need an intel file with the encryption key. This key should be at the comms facility at the Ditati abandoned village. Check your iDroid to see what the target looks like, as well as the location of the village. Find the route. Find the man.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Heads up. Don't move. Talk.
Alsjeblieft. Moet niet te doen.
Where are your friends?
Guard post captured.
You gotta extract him.
Speak. Speak.
The map has been updated.
Hands up. Spit it out. Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Enemy presence detected. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
GPS Delta 9. Bedreiging gewaar. Ga op gereedheid. Oor. Er is CFTF begrepen. Hou jullie af. Uit.
Urban Village. That's where the enemy PF's coded transmission came from. There's got to be a transmitter there somewhere. It could have the intel file containing the encryption key. Look for an antenna.
The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete.
Boss, that prisoner you extracted was a civilian abducted by the target. He said the trafficker is trying to make contact with a human rights NGO. He hopes that by handing over his list of buyers, they'll guarantee his safety. I don't get it. Why an NGO? Why run to someone else for help?
The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Possibly. Monitoring.
The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Sun will rise momentarily.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Speak. Possibly.
The map
Okay, subject is in.
The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest of us. He's coming too. Roger that.
Ammunition. Speak.
Intel
Picked up an intel file.
extraction.
According to this information, the target is headed for Gaziba camp. To locate him.
Updated.
Eliminating him will be much harder if he makes it to the Gaziba camp. Take him down on the savannah. You gotta extract him.
Alles gespannen, dus zit hier. Vijanden aanval in actie. Alliëren, onwoord voor gevecht. Теперь, изучите. Onze stadsgebieden worden hier aangestaan. AK. Dis hier. Beveel fans en vertrek wat kontak verloor na kruisvuur. Vijand kan nog geen saamheid wegkry. Adviseer vak saamheid. Oor.
Marker removed. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Boss, the target's getting away. Don't let him make it to that outpost. Hurry!
Analysis complete. Caution, rain approaching.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Marker removed. Extraction arrived at an enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Wil niet, prik niet.
The map has been updated.
That's Kaziva camp. You gotta extract him.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested. Supply, please specify project.
Roger that.
Spit it out.
Possibly.
The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him.
The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him.
Enemy presence detected.
Possibly.
The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that. You gotta extract him. He's coming too. Roger that. Boss, the target's made it to his destination. He's inside an enemy outpost. That leaves us no choice but to eliminate him in the outpost. And it won't be easy. Eliminate him, however you see fit.
The map has been updated. Intel will clear shortly.
extracted. We'll let the client know he's been dealt with. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
With your destination. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Amazing. Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss. The one and only.
Our trafficker was very talkative. Guinea pigs. That's what became of his kidnapped victims. Says he got a good look at that factory at Zoya Badiabulu when he dropped off some fresh guinea pigs for them, along with our man without a face. His instincts told him to run like the rat he is. Said it wasn't worth the money. Figured he could be next. That's when he went to the NGO for help. He thought that in exchange for his buyer's list, they could set him up with a new identity someplace far away. He had an idea who he was up against, and he didn't want to take any chances. A true rat. But like us dogs, he knew when he smelled trouble. And something else. He said the specimens come from deep in the forest. We don't know what he meant by specimens just yet, but those guinea pig symptoms match what we've seen on the infected at Mother Base. Deep in the forest. Maybe there's the clue we need to beat this infection. Boss, the truth could be right around the corner.
Side ops list
Boss,
updated.
we finally heard from one of our missing intel team members. He says he has a solid lead on the epidemic at Mother Base. Take a look at the mission details ASAP.
Please select a heading to Mother Base.
Boss, about Eli. No matter how many times we talk to him, he just won't listen. He sees everything in terms of victory or defeat and still won't accept that you beat him. We're gonna have to put him in his place. Again. If you don't mind, come back to Mother Base and go another round with him. Has that rat finally accepted that he lost? Hopefully now he'll be a bit more obedient.
Landing zone confirmed. Development project.
This is P-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Please specify a project. Sun will set shortly.
This is P-Quad. On station at LZ.
Please select a mission.
Boss, someone else has turned symptomatic.
Gaining altitude.
The staff member's been moved to quarantine, but at this rate we're going to lose everybody. Find out what's causing this and quarantine the infected.
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff
All right.
has been
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Has been
Did
quarantined.
you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select
We'll quarantine the staff you
Staff
specified.
has been quarantined.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Has been
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Unit. Staff has been select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select
We'll
unit.
quarantine the staff you specified.
Quarantine. Select
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff
We'll
has been
quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff has
We'll
been
quarantine the staff you specified.
has been
Did you
select
figure out what's causing the infection?
has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select
We'll
unit.
quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been select unit. Staff
All
has been
right.
quarantined.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff has been
Did you
select
figure out what's
unit.
causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been select unit. Staff
All
has
right.
been quarantined.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff
Did
has
you
been
figure out what's
quarantined.
causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select
All right.
unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Quarantined.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Quarantined.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select
We'll
unit.
quarantine the staff you specified.
Has been quarantined.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantined. Please select a mission. Mission accept. Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
Intel unit has gotten a lead on the epidemic that's crippling Mother Base. The problem is, our man has been captured by the PF in his operation area. He's being held at the guard post on the western end of the mine. Boss, we need you to get him out ASAP. Right now, he's alone linked to the root cause of the epidemic.
has been updated. You have arrived at your destination. Enemy
Check
presence.
the VI on your iDroid. That's where the target is being held.
Sun will rise momentarily. Caution, rain approaching.
Ik wil niet, Freek niet.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming soon. Roger that. You gotta extract him. Boss got an emergency report from the intel team. A vehicle has fled the guard post heading northwest. The prisoner at the wheel appears to be the target. Will he escape on his own? The target is no longer at the designated position. Find that vehicle fast.
The map has been updated.
Boss, did you see that explosion? There's smoke. The target's crashed his vehicle. That'll bring the enemy down on him in no time. The target's in danger. Get to the scene of the crash.
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You have arrived at your destination.
Where's the target? Has to be around there somewhere.
Detected. The map has
That's the target. He's still breathing, but he's in no shape for a Fulton extraction. Can you carry him? too. Roger that.
Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
Nice find.
Mission
I'll send the chopper.
helicopter.
Get the target to the RV.
Support helicopter has arrived. You have arrived at your destination. Support helicopter has arrived. Support helicopter has arrived. Support helicopter, enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss. Departing!
Enemy presence detected.
Mission complete. And the target's safe. Time to figure out what the hell is behind this epidemic.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss. Boss, the intel team member you extracted was DOA. He kept insisting we listen, right up until his last breath, about the pathogen, and the old man who knows how to treat it. Code Talker. He even told us where he is. Boss, let's make sure his death was the last. It's high time we met this Code Talker.
Mission
Boss, you need to make contact with Code Talker, the old man who knows what the pathogen is. We have to stop this disease that's spreading across Mother Base. Select the mission on your iDroid.
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantine. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select
Did you
unit.
figure out what's causing the infection?
Has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff
We'll
has been
quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been... Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff
All right.
has been
We'll
quarantined.
quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff has
Did
been
you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff has
Did
been
you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been Select unit. Staff
All right.
has been
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
has been quarantined.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff has
We'll
been
quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select
All right.
unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select
All right.
unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Weather walk. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Has been
Did
quarantined.
you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select
All
unit.
right.
Staff
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Has been
Did
quarantined.
you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been Select unit. Staff
All
has
right.
been quarantined.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Quarantined.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select
We'll
unit.
quarantine the staff you specified.
Quarantined.
Did you
Select
figure out what's causing the infection?
has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff
All right.
has been
We'll
quarantined.
quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select
All right.
unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select
Did you
unit.
figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select
All right.
unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select
Did you figure out what's causing the
Has
infection?
been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been select unit. Staff has
All right.
been select
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
quarantined.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has select unit. Staff has been
All right.
select
We'll
unit.
quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Unit. Staff has select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select
All right.
unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff
We'll
has been
quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Has been quarantined.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has select unit. Staff
All
has
right.
been quarantined.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff
Did you
has
figure
been
out what's
quarantined.
causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff
Did you figure
has
out
been
what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select
All right.
unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been staff assigned. Select unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been select unit. Staff has
All
been
right.
quarantined.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff has
Did you
been
figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit.
All right.
Staff
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
has been
Did
quarantined.
you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Select unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select
All right.
unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined. Select
All right.
unit.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified.
Unit.
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has select unit. Staff has been
All right.
quarantined.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has select unit. Staff has been
All right.
quarantined.
We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Staff has been quarantined. Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection? Incredible, boss. Thanks to you, the number of new victims has plummeted. And the common point between the infected. Is it really possible for a disease to spread because of that?
Please specify a project. Please select a mission. Please specify a project.